Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Genie. This reading's for the sign of Virgo, Summer Rising Venus. It's a timeless reading. When you were guided here, you were meant to hear this message. Please only take what resonates. Don't try to force anything. You'll feel it in your spirit if the message is for you. Also remember, Virgo, the roles could get reversed. If it doesn't sound like you, instead it sounds like somebody you're dealing with, check their sign. But remember, when you're cross-watching, the roles could get reversed there as well. Don't forget and check your other placements for other messages from Spirit. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm Mr. Genie. I'm from the USA. Currently live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different places around the world Spirit's message is reaching. It also gives us opportunity to connect with each other. Each week I have a giveaway. I give away a free live reading to one of my followers. If you wish to enter this week, of course, number one, you have to be a follower. Secondly, write in the comments, if I believe it, I will receive it. Great news to share with you. I have subscriptions available. 3 different choices to choose from. Thank all of you who've already subscribed. I am so excited about it because number one, on this public forum, I have to keep the readings around 10 minutes so I can't get into clarification and get in depth with the readings. Secondly, I'll be able to use different oracle and tarot decks that I have that I can't use on the public forum. And thirdly, there'll be a lot of interaction, but also too, I'll be able to share with you a lot more of my mystical gifts and get a lot more information from spirit guides as well that there is just absolutely no time for on these public readings. So I invite you all to subscribe. Today's message is being pulled from the Intuitive Wisdom deck, and we're going to clarify with my homemade Powerful Tarot deck. In actuality, these are both homemade decks. I purchased this deck here, and you can see I didn't make it myself, but it was in black and white, and I colored each and every one of these cards by hand. Let me know what you think of my artwork. But in any case, I want to share a little story with you because, like I said, for my giveaway, I say if you believe it, you shall receive it. I just want to show you proof of how powerful our thoughts are and what we focus on, regardless if it's good or bad, positive or negative. If we believe it and we focus on it, it will come. You will be right. If you believe nothing ever works out for me, you will be right. If you believe everything always works out for me, you will be right. You have to focus on the positive. You have to focus on what it is you want, not what you don't want. I'm going to show you a proof of how powerful. So if all of you have been around with me for a while here, you know I'm from Chicago, and now I live on the Caribbean island of the Dominican Republic. I know it's all in the news nowadays because that girl disappearing, and yes, it's right here outside of my home. But in any case, but back maybe about 3 years ago when I was actually coloring this deck, and you can see when I color in details. I don't go outside the lines. You know, I take my time. But anyhow, I was coloring this particular card right here. That's why I have it out, and you see this crazy beetle here. I don't even know what kind of beetle it is. But in any case, they definitely are not in Chicago. Chicago is not the jungle. But in any case, I probably worked on this for hours, okay? This card for hours, and I was really focused on it, and it was quiet, and I was focused and really into coloring, and coloring is a great stress reliever, just to give you a little tip. That's how I began this. I used to own many discotheques and had a very stressful life, and coloring always calmed me down. So in any case, when I saw this tarot deck that I was able to color, I grabbed it. But back to this. So as I'm coloring this beetle for hours, I'm really focused on it and quiet, and My mind was not wandering anywhere because I was strictly focused on this card here. After a while, I stepped outside to take a break. I had a beautiful backyard and a lot of wildlife, birds and stuff. I had bird feeders out. And in my bird feeder was this little creature, about the size of a quarter, 7 of them. And I'm going to show you here, this isn't just a photo that you think I Googled. I actually have a video that I took of them. You could see them crawling around my bird feeder. I actually manifested these beetles that aren't even from the Chicago area at all. It's because I was so focused on them and thinking of them that I actually manifested them, and they showed up in the 3D in my backyard. Can you see that? The same beetle as this here. You can't really see the colors, but they were iridescent where they changed colors and everything. Like this here beetle had different colors. So anyhow, that's just proof of the power of our mind and our thoughts and our focus. Keep that in mind. Let's see what Spirit has for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. And that's why myself as a mystic too, when I do spell work for others, for my clients, it comes into play because I don't have doubts. I don't, think it's not going to happen unless I've done this for so long that I believe in it and I know it's real. And that's why things happen. It's not that I am magical. It's my thoughts and my beliefs that I'm able to even manifest something for somebody else. Just like Jesus, why do you think Jesus was able to just touch someone and they were immediately healed or rose from the dead? It's because Jesus didn't sit there and doubt and think, I don't know if this is going to happen, or I don't know if God is real. Bam, it happened. Because he had no doubts and was not focused on anything but what he truly believed. We have here the Knight of Wands as your overall energy. Let's see what this is here. This is the Knight who's full of passion, who is also very confident. Or you're dealing with the Knight of Wands, and that could be difficult because this is the Knight that's very passionate, a lot of fun, but in and out, always looking for other options, never committing. Let's see for Virgo, why is the Knight of Wands here, Spirit? Thank you. And we have the Four of Cups. So you're feeling rejected by this Knight of Wands. Like I said, they come, you feel all good, you feel like, oh, this is going to be something, and then poof, they're gone. As soon as they realize that they might lose you, they come back, give you enough breadcrumbs just to keep you hanging again. And the cycle continues on and on. Tell us more. The Tower. Yep. And then you have a wake-up call, and you're like, this isn't for me. I'm not looking for somebody that's keeping me breadcrumbed or, playing with my heart back and forth. So things fell apart. I call this God's tough love card because you were letting this go on for so long, and Spirit knows that you're going to be very hurt. So Spirit intervenes out of love, knocks everything down so that you can begin again, either with this Knight of Wands changes their ways, or you begin again, a new beginning yourself on a solid foundation, because the Knight of Wands is no way a solid foundation. Judgment. Wow. Looks like the Knight of Wands maybe is making some kind of judgment call. After the Tower there, everything ended. Now things want to be resurrected from the dead. As I said, Jesus resurrected people from the dead. It is possible, even after things fall apart in a relationship, no matter how bad it might be, to resurrect it. But the only way it's going to be resurrected again and be able to start anew with a solid foundation is to learn a lesson from the past, change the pattern, and forgive for what was done wrong and for the hurts in the past, and then you move forward. And yes, things are able to change and could even be wonderful. The King of Cups. Someone's realizing here, you know what? I kind of love Virgo. Maybe I kind of want to settle down. Maybe I don't want to lose them. And this is somebody who doesn't deal well with their emotions here. And that's usually why the King of Wands or the Knight of Wands takes off. As soon as he starts to have these, and there's no gender in tarot, these are energies. As soon as he starts to have these emotional feelings, it scares him and he runs like hell. But then he don't want to lose it, so he comes back and keeps whoever this is on a string. Nine of Swords, yeah. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius, because almost the same exact cards came out if you look at the Sagittarius reading. The only card I don't see so far is the Tower, and I said in that reading, because the World was there, that you probably experienced the Tower because the World did come out. But this is the Nine of Swords, stressing, overthinking, unable to sleep, feeling anxiety, feeling depressed. And Spirit never wants us in that energy. You cannot manifest anything good in that energy because you're focused on the shit that happened. And what did I say? You focus on shit, you get more shit. Here's the Hangman. Could be dealing with a Taurus or another Virgo here, but it's about changing your mind, looking at things from a different perspective. And I think here that maybe this Knight of Wands that you're dealing with, or this is you, Virgo, is kind of looking at things in a different perspective. You know, maybe I don't want to lose this, Virgo. Maybe I ought to give this a little bit more time and, you know, kind of stick around a little bit here. One more. Oh, I had a feeling, the Ace of Cups. Somebody is really feeling emotional here. You already feel emotional, and now they are as well. And that's why they're having second thoughts, because they don't want to lose you, Virgo. Tell us some advice here for Virgo Spirit. Thank you. Strength. Yep, that's about being strong and sticking to your guns and not letting this continue here. You know, you give your ultimatum. You say, this is what I want. And if not, you just cut it off and you don't allow that back and forth, because it's tormenting you, okay? And whoever this is here, it's really going to take a lot of strength, because they do have fears of love and emotions, whoever this is. That is your message, Virgo. If this resonates, claim, like, comment. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's absolutely free. It's a click of a button, and it helps with the algorithm to get Spirit's message out to other Virgos. I do my part. I ask that you help out and do yours, whatever it takes. Like, share, comment, follow, all those good things to get the algorithm going, to get Spirit's message out there to somebody else who needs to hear this. If you're looking for a personal reading or any spell work, my information's in the description, and it's also right here. If you don't know anything about spell work, feel free to ask any questions. I don't mind. It's powerful. It's about changing an outcome instead of accepting one. My love team and I, Spirits, have had great success even in the most complicated situations. And like I said, it's because I don't have those doubts. The only time anything does not manifest is when my clients try to always control the situation, and when the person does come back, they screw it all up because they haven't changed their mind. And I always advise my clients to work on yourself, leave the magic up to Mystic. I will bring back your loved one. You prepare yourself for your new beginning. And that's how it works. And that's why I'm a mystic and able to create things, manifest things for others where they can't. It's because all those doubts and unworthiness and control situations come into play. In any case, we also do financial spells and cord cutting. If you're looking for a personal reading, please also reach out through my email address right here. I have readings to suit everybody's needs and everybody's budget. And once again, I invite you to subscribe, It's going to be enlightening. It's going to be fun. It's going to be magical. And I can't wait to build up this community so we can all interact with each other. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for your support and subscribing. God bless you all. Till next time, Virgo. Ciao.